Hello, my name is Lindsay Knapp, and if you are watching this video, it is likely because you received something like this from me in the mail. A real envelope with real handwriting from a real person who is a realtor. And I purposed this curated small list and sent out some handwritten notes to very specific people for the purpose of introducing myself and exploring a partnership together. So, a little bit about myself so that you have a little background as to who I am. I hail from New England. I'm not a Wisconsin born and bred resident, but I have proudly lived here for the last 23 years. Married for 22 of those years, 4 children. They're all on their own launching pads out into the world, which is fantastic. My journey with real estate has a pretty vast portfolio. I've got lots of different types of real estate that I serve, whether it's investment properties or commercial properties, first time home ownership. But the niche, the pattern that keeps finding me are representing high end, high value properties, both for my sellers and attracting buyers into this space of properties that range from around 700,000 and higher. They're serving certain functionality within the buyer. They're serving certain functionality within the seller. And so whether it's a total enthrallment with the architecture of just the art of a home, whether it's the Frank Lloyd Wright kind of rhythm that fell into Wisconsin and the Midwest and all of those subsequent architects, or perhaps it's the buyer who really is longing for the functionality of a homesteading life. Perhaps they're looking for the idea of leveraging their land as a business opportunity as well as living on it. Flower farmers or, the homesteaders. Those are really fun and interesting properties that are unique to the Midwest. I find that is such a privilege to serve those particular clients. And also, there's clients who are just looking for their second home. They're looking to have a space where they can gather as a family as their family continues to grow and their legacy continues to grow. They want a place to pull everyone back. And that typically is on beautiful Lake Michigan. I'm finding there are lots of buyers who are wanting to set up the next 5+ years of their life, really investing into their children and their children's children. And so my real estate has peppered all over the place from Shorewood up to Whitefish Bay to Burlington, Yorkville, River Hills, and everywhere in between. So this is why I believe a partnership could be advantageous for you as a seller. I want to just give you 3 reasons that I really firmly believe that I've been able to hold ground in the world of real estate with higher end properties, especially in a kind of shaky or tumultuous market. Things that have felt unprecedented, things that have felt a little unpredictable. And they're very simple, but I'm able to embody them as an agent. And one is my love for history and architecture. So when I want to date you as my client. I want to get to know you. But along with that, I really want to date your house. I want to get to know your house. I want to get to know the ins and the outs. I would love a comprehensive walkthrough. I will do my research and due diligence into the history of the home, who has lived there, who has stewarded the home, what changes were made, why was that important? Because when we are selling homes, we're selling the story and the functionality and the fashion of the home. We're selling a lifestyle, and we're selling really what the historical landmark was. Now, this isn't just historic homes. It could be architecturally beautiful homes. It could just be the history of the land that is surrounding the home. But it's important for me to have a comprehensive knowledge on what these houses are, because when I present to a buyer, I want to be able to market it with integrity. I want to be able to market it with full knowledge. And that just leads us to point number 2. The thing that I am really committed to is creating a buyer-friendly environment. So what that means to me is that as an agent, I want to answer questions before they're asked. I want a buyer to come in and feel that this was a prepared space, that questions have been answered before they've ever had to have been asked. Now, of course, if questions come up, we answer them or we find the answer. But we want to make sure that a buyer feels cared for. And we can do that by knowing our property super well. We can do that by understanding everything that goes into it. So my commitment to knowledge of the property, my commitment to even the story of the house, and my commitment to creating a buyer-friendly environment is really what everything else is built around. The way we market the house, the way the house feels when we walk through it, who we attract into this space and how we attract them into this space. And so the marketing branch is the third and final point that I just want to make, because some of it will be traditional, things that are conventional, beautiful photos, of course, video work, yes. But some of it might be a little unconventional, a little untraditional, and just a little bit more appealing to where things might be going in the marketing world. And some of it might be ultra traditional. Some of it might actually be stepping back and pulling in some of the principles of the past that have been a little bit waylaid by a faster pace. And so we want to be able to read who the buyer is for your home and find out how to communicate with them effectively, clearly, and in a way that they can respond to. So if this sounds like something you guys are, maybe you've decided I'm not going to relist at that point, and that's okay. That's I'm sure that you're making decisions that are peaceable for your family and for yourself. But if you would like to have even an exploratory chat about what the options are, I would love to chat with you. So you can give me a call direct on my cell phone, area code 262-383-5616, or just shoot me an email. Lindsay with an A, Lindsay at remaxnewport.com. I would love to get in touch, and I would love to serve your real estate needs. Thank you.